This rich playboy was headed to the countryside for the first time to do business, but he encountered a little mishap along the way.
Shit. My apologies, sir.
As his clothes got dirty, he had no choice but to put on the t-shirt his butler was going to give to his son.
All right, get this car out of here and I will call you when the deal is done.
Jack confidently patted the butler's shoulder and then headed towards the ranch ahead. At this point, the man had no idea that the outfit he was wearing would completely change his life. When he arrived at the ranch, he saw a woman helping a cow give birth through the fence. The man noticed this scene and kindly stepped forward to help the little girl. However, he was mistaken for a carpenter who had come to the ranch for a job. Due to the urgency of the situation, the woman didn't give him time to explain. With the cooperation of the three, the little calf was born successfully.
How do you know? For a second there, I thought you were the suit. Bunny Man is supposed to come by later today and wave some money in my face. Ready to welcome him now.
Glancing at the hunting rifle hanging on the wall, Jack abandoned the idea of revealing his true identity and decided to settle in temporarily as an assistant, waiting for an opportunity to secure the project. He then called his butler, instructing him to stay in town for a few days and to deal with Amy's real hired assistant. He told the butler to give the assistant some money to make him give up the job and ensure he wouldn't appear in Amy's sight. Ironically, the real assistant was sitting right next to him at that moment.
Excuse me. You wouldn't happen to be a ranch hand, would you?
The butler never imagined that the person he needed to search for like a needle in a haystack was right beside him. Tempted by the money, Manny agreed without hesitation. After resolving the identity issue, Jack called his mother. It turned out that the ranch acquisition was a task his mother had assigned to him. Not long ago, he was still a playboy, but to maintain the company's image and considering his future role in managing the company, his mother had given him the task of going to the countryside to acquire a ranch. She told him that if he couldn't complete the task, she would cut off all his living expenses. Hearing this, Jack willingly embarked on the acquisition journey. Next, Jack took the task list Amy gave him and looked at the line after line of tasks. Feeling perplexed, he had no idea what to do. He had no choice but to spend a fortune again to hire a ranch assistant for remote guidance. Just like that, a playboy began his rural labor career, sweeping cow dung, chopping firewood, milking cows. He didn't get a break until the sun went down. But just then, Amy's appearance shattered the tranquility.